personally, the way I would define hip hop is actually a feeling in life. So I relate to songs different, to where it puts me in different hip hop songs. Actually, I relate to where I was before when I heard the song the first time.
Hip hop is how somebody express what they go through. I guess it's a form of poetry, kind of like R&B songs, just
culture.
Yes.
It's like different people express in different ways as far as it's different vibes of hip hop. Period. You got breaking, you got rapping, then you got dressing, you got tagging. All of that is involved in hip hop. So hip hop is not just rap music; it's everything.
Now it's just angry. It's just a lot of anger in music form, I guess. I mean, it was happy then. It was like it almost like hip hop made you feel good. It was just something to make people smile. Then nowadays, like really vulgar and like.
Well, yeah, I think like girls and guys and money and strippers.
I would define hip hop as a culture that is maybe portrayed as negatively. I mean, I actually see it as something that we shouldn't listen to because there's no encouraging words behind it or anything.
There's a lot of different genres of hip hop. There's a lot of it depends on what you're into. It's a growing music industry. Yeah.
I like Gucci Mane, Yo Gotti. I mean, rappers is not, I guess deemed your most lyrical artists, but they still make an impact in the hip hop industry.
Pop,
Yeah.
Biggie, Run DMC. Take it back to the West Coast. You got Snoop, Dre, NWA. It goes on and on. I've been doing it since forever.
Like Kendrick Lamar, Big Sean, J. Cole, Planet VI, Planet 6. So I think they bring it back.
A lot, like Lil Wayne, Tyga, and all that.
Yeah.
I would say starting with LL Cool J, progressing to, say for instance, like maybe an MC Light, female-wise, and then progressing toward more like to the genre of Nelly in that time. I would take it more back, I won't call it hip-hop, more gangster rap, like MJG and 8-Ball. And then going forward after Nelly, it's not many more I consider as a hip-hop. Jay-Z, I put in hip-hop also.
I like a lot of hip hop artists. I mean, of course, there's always the obvious like Drake. I mean, the Kendrick Lamars, But then there's like the underground ones like Chance the Rapper, Action Bronson, NWA. Yeah, maybe like 90s like Notorious, Tupac.
But I think hip hop has changed because hip hop not what it used to be. It's went from a culture to a brand. I say.
Definitely. Yeah, everybody's worried about one-hit wonders nowadays and not, getting the message out there.
Because when was the last time you actually bought an album that sounded like something?
Long time ago.
Right.
Back then, I mean, all I can remember is, like girls just want to have fun. It's just happy things, and then, love, that kind of thing. Not sexual stuff like now.
They're just trying to keep us in this little box. Like they're trying to tell us what we must do, what we shouldn't do, what we can't do. And I'd be like, nah.
Like how it was like back in the 90s and the 80s. Like,
When they actually had emotion to it, not about drugs, strippers, money, and everything. I think it's like back in the day where Drake was. I still listen to Drake back in the day with his rap. I liked his rap back in the day, but now it's all about strippers and money and drugs.
People that are covetous, like they brag a lot about what they have. Portraying women in a bad light, I guess.
I mean, they actually grew up in the streets. They're like the rappers like from like today, where they're just like from actually just like normal like suburban kids. Like Drake's from Degrassi. Like they're actually from the streets, so they speak like their mind. So that's cool.
you do now.
Lyrics. they actually were talking about something I wanted to listen to, I could relate to. Now it's all about money, cars, clothes, women, and just a lot of the lyrics don't make sense. Like a lot of hip hop artists such as Nas.
As hoes, really, as bitches and hoes. Even Nicki Minaj like portrays herself that way.
How does she portray herself that way?
Yeah, she doesn't care about herself. She's like, what did she say? She's I'm the baddest bitch. Something about licking her ass and her anus. Like, what kind of shit is that? You don't actually talk to a girl that way.
Kiss my ass and my anus, cause it's finally famous and it's finally solved. Yeah, it's finally solved. I don't know, man. Kiss them ass shots wore out.
Degraded, like terrible, because
I mean, I look at it if a woman wanna, I guess, character herself after that in real life. I mean, that's her choice, and then she can, I mean, gonna get labeled just like the people in the videos doing.
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
Just lots of vulgar references made, and it really, I don't watch it anymore because of that. So just the vulgar references to women, and sometimes about men too, but mostly it's women. Yeah. Basically, women are just, we're made to look stupid, and we're made to look like we're just there for men's pleasure, and that there's no other reason.
Next, I'm looking all good, I'm making her wet. They pay me respect, they pay me in checks, and if she look good, she pay me in sex. Do it, bounce that ass. It's the roundest. You the best.
Like in music videos, we're seen as just be here, and when they call us, we come. When you snap, we jump. It's like we half naked, we have this long hair, don't care. Everybody have a makeup, these big, huge earrings. I think it's just ghetto.
All I see is dollar signs.
I don't see them. I only see them as, you know, who they are, but the way they are portrayed is negatively. It's not a good way.
Make them seem like objects. They objectify them, which I mean, I'm not criticizing it. Like it's cool and everything, but
It's cool to objectify women?
no, it's not cool to objectify women, but it's cool. Like it's just part of the music. It's part of the hip hop culture.
But now it's not as it's a little more tainted toward women on the side, to where they're not respected as much as they were in hip hop when it first started. Now it's not about love; it's all just about sex and just money and bands that make her dance, stuff like that. You know. Women now are calling each other bitches and hoes, so they're making it the norm.
Bad bitches, I'm your leader. Venom by the meter.
Oh yeah, women do the whole, you know, calling each other names, you know, just, of course, I don't think they ever actually name names, but, you know.
No, it's men.
Yeah.
I see men mostly.
Yeah. Female rappers would call, like, other girls, like, the same thing that men would call them.
Ass, 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 ass. Stop. Now make that motherfucker hammer sound like. Boy stupid, go stupid, go stupid. I do it.
Sure that I'd be like, it's okay because you want me to be what you see on TV. And I'm not going to be that person because that's not me. I'm not going to downgrade myself to be what you want me to be. I'm getting an education. Like, they're just there, like, they think what it is school, not getting an education, not doing nothing. And then they want to get upset when they can't do nothing for themselves. Like,
not really her style, and they all got the same heartbeat, but hers is falling behind.